Okay.
In 3, 2, we're already live.
I'm famous. Hello, world.
Mom, look at me. I'm on the big screen. I'm all pretty. Fuck. I need vodka.
You got vodka? I got tequila.
You know, there's gonna be people out there who watched the last podcast, and then they're going to see this podcast next week, and they're gonna be like, Ares is wearing the same fucking shirt. It looks like he hasn't showered in a fucking week. He needs to be canceled. When the last podcast was just on cancel culture.
Well, hold on. You can wear the same shirt like a week apart. That's plenty of time to wash clothes.
Yeah, but like we just did a podcast and then we're doing this one. Anyways, welcome to the Outlawz podcast. I'm Ares, your local drunk. We're joined here with Tamashiigaming. You can find him on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Pornhub.
Hell yeah.
All links down below, except the last one.
You're gonna have to Google that yourself.
No, that's in my private folder. Anyways, we are joined here with one of my close friends, someone who I've been playing a lot of Counter-Strike with, and Killing Floor. He bought Killing Floor 2 for me. He's a great dude. Fucking, he works from home, something I inspire to do. Wait, I already do. Also, he does skateboard stuff. I can't show any of it because we'll get banned.
Oh,
But, corporate, welcome back.
thank you.
Wait, have you ever been on a podcast with this one?
Nope.
I thought you have. I thought.
Nope.
Oh yeah, we just talked about it.
Well, I mean, I've played Counter-Strike with you while you were streaming, so welcome
Yeah.
back still is appropriate.
Yeah,
Yep.
but this is going on YouTube.
The Counter-Strike ones don't go on YouTube?
Clips and highlights, and I haven't had an editor in a fucking long while.
I see.
Yeah, I actually still don't have an editor. She'll be back 16th of April. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm losing my fucking mind, man. How are you?
Some more clips and highlights then. Looking
Yep.
forward to it. I feel like I should go get something to drink just to fit in, you know? Is this peer pressure?
Maybe
No.
a little. I'm just kidding.
Tama, he's sober. He's a Catholic. He doesn't drink or smoke or CBD.
He just had a whole bottle right there.
Shh. You don't have to know. The Lord doesn't have to know.
If this is on YouTube, they could literally just rewind a couple minutes.
They
Oh,
can.
makes it much. You can see like the posters. Like I saw that.
Just hang in there.
You know, I only drink out of the whole blue moon, so this is one of my times. I'm just, why not?
Yeah, and basically you can't even do your own fucking stream because I'm a needy bitch. Yes, I have an ice machine in my own room. Okay, fuck off.
How much is the machine?
I have
That's
no
not
idea.
a good sign.
I didn't pay for it.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it fits since you're like the local drunk.
Yeah.
Ice machine in your room, your own bar.
Yeah, actually, I do. I'm literally making a fucking drink right now. Like, here's the cranberry. You'll notice that it's just already like,
That's some pretty clear cranberry juice.
yeah,
Mhm.
just watered down, you know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
heavily watered down, you know, just like 2 shots of cheers.
Cranberry
Ah.
can never go wrong with. It's the most tasteful drink you can ever have. It's any drink.
What is cranberry pomegranate juice mixed with Idaho vodka? Because I support potatoes.
Beautiful.
Do you?
I'll support the vodka industry. Tastes good.
EA Sports. It's in the plane.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, hey, what the fuck are we doing?
Talking about aliens.
Oh yeah.
Oh
aliens.
yeah, aliens, yeah.
So
Did
I
you know-
actually, Sorry, I actually did want to bring up a question to your friend.
Mm.
So I've had this problem growing up where if I talk about aliens, anybody from a religious background will always tell me that aliens don't exist or tell me
Mhm.
that aliens are demons. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm
Oh,
curious too.
that's a tough topic because yeah, I've heard it a lot. I'm technically I'm the most logical one here, but it sounds crazy. But I've heard their discussions too. It's like, yeah, aliens are the demons. I'm like, they're all nothing but the devil's work. Nothing but, you know, craziness out of craziness. Better yet, if you even think about aliens, you'd be considered possessed. So they'd be
Right?
like, "Be gone, demon, be gone." I'm but like, bruh,
I'm just saying I saw a UFO. The devil got to him.
yeah, you go get chased after. But ironically, I kind of ran into a few people like that. There's some good people that say, "Well, that's kind of crazy for just thinking that." But yeah, I ran into a couple of them. They
So
think like that, 100%.
I wonder what the people from like my church group when I was a kid, I wonder what they're thinking now, after years later, after they've told me aliens aren't real, aliens don't exist, aliens are just a made up thing. That's what they told me. I wonder what they're thinking now, now that they've been like declassified officially.
I could probably think they were like, "Oh shit, the crazy person was right."
Or they're saying it's still made up and they're just trying to push it harder.
Yep, that can be another one.
see, here's my thought on it. We already known there was alien life because we found a microorganism on Mars.
Hmm.
You know the
Does that
little
count though?
yeah, it's life.
Okay. So we found aliens.
Yes, because like if you can have a microorganism, you can have, you know, more
Life.
intelligent life. But like here's a scary thought to think about, okay? But we're gonna need to wind it back a little bit. Go back a couple 100,000 years or more, millions. I don't know. Tama, fuck you. Anyways, so evolution. Tama, fuck you. No. So monkeys, right? We originated from monkeys. You know, thumbs. Yeah. Well, here's this, okay? Fucking what separates us from our closest relative? It's about a 0.5% in brain capacity. So what if there is another life form that was a zero point 0.5 above us?
That are all like telekinetic and
It
can
doesn't
move stuff
matter.
with their
If they have a 0.5% more brain capacity than us, that means they are more intelligent than us. They
well,
see
yeah,
us
that's what I'm
as we
saying.
see a chimpanzee.
Right, it's such a huge jump so that like a point 0.5 like improvement over us would be like so advanced that like they'd be moving stuff with their minds.
But see, when it comes to this, think about it like this. Think like we are a chimpanzee, right? They see food. They understand it's food. They understand that hurting another chimpanzee is wrong. They have empathy. They have emotion. They have all that complex compatibility. But they don't understand like firearms, science, like rocket engineering. Yeah, we might have, you know, gorillas that can do sign language and understand complex information like that. But if there was a alien that was 0.5% above us, they see us as a chimpanzee,
That's why.
that we are not intelligent and that we will not understand their technology or their language or anything as such.
So it's not far fetched to think that they're doing what people have been always saying they're doing. They're studying us,
Hmm.
taking notes.
Hmm. It makes you think that our it's like you know how people have this ego saying that, "Oh, I'm smarter than you." No, I'm smarter than you. Doesn't it make us feel like now we're the dumb ones? It's like they're looking at us like, "Ah, they're fighting."
Bitch, I can prove it.
Yeah.
I think at a certain point in time, they would have thought we were pretty smart, but at times past.
And the time passed really
when,
quickly.
when was the last time we set foot on the moon? Neil Armstrong?
Yeah, really.
Literally.
No, people have set foot on the moon since then, but it's just
I'm
funny
pretty
to think
sure,
about.
didn't Nazis build a base on the moon? Am I allowed to say that?
No, but I'm pretty sure that's a movie.
Aye.
Nah, dude, like you can look up conspiracy theories and like, okay, why does only one side of the moon ever face us?
That's because of the fucking rotation.
I'm just saying it's really convenient for it to be lined up like that.
It's not. If you go to Japan, you'll see like a little bit more than the moon than what you'd see here. Like, it's just a
And
matter
from
of.
there you can see the base.
But it's just about the rotation of it. Like, yeah.
Ain't our rotation a little fast as well too? So really, even though we're in this world, it's slow to us, but it's fast. Like
Oh,
compared to what we see.
fuck. You want to hear something scary?
Ooh, it's scary story
Uh,
time.
I forget what planet it is. I think Uranus.
What? That's the joke?
No. It's either going to crash into us or Venus.
Pretty sure that the timeline for that though would mean that we'd be like long gone.
50 million years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where would I be?
Yeah, but like in 100 million years, the sun turns into a red giant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that gives us that much time to just.
Yeah. However, where you say like where you're gonna be, I can actually tell you. So, Tom, remember when we did a podcast a long time ago, like a long time ago, and I told you about that miracle drug that like altered the age of rats and shit, and how they started changing like the aging process and all that shit.
Yeah.
God, that's green as fuck.
It matches your Twitch setup.
Yeah. Anyways, they started human trials.
Oh, for real already?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So the
I
thing,
had a book idea like this.
yeah, but like it's an actual drug. It actually works. They had two rats that were both elderly. They were like brothers at the same age, raised in a lab, and they were graying. One was blind and like deaf and all that shit. They injected him with the drug. Motherfucker looks like he's a brand new rat, you know, like fucking no gloss over the eyes. He can see again. He's no longer deaf. His fur looks rejuvenated. You know, like if you put this into a human, motherfucker, your hair's gonna grow back. You're not gonna go bald. You won't have cancer. You won't have any of that shit. Guess what the fuck is going on with this shit? Big pharma is coming down on them, fucking like breathing down their goddamn necks, giving them lawsuits after lawsuits, like fucking threatening to kill them and shit.
Damn.
Well,
They're even
yeah, because
they're even buying the
our
properties for the
illnesses,
labs. Like
our suffering is their paycheck.
exactly.
Big time. I can see that as happening. Or better yet, try to steal the information, tweak it a little bit, and force us to purchase it to rely on it.
Let's
That's my
see.
little tinfoil.
Everyone wants you to suffer because it makes them money.
Oh yeah.
What's this got to do with aliens?
Because
Just kidding.
where the fuck are you gonna be in 50 million years, right?
Well, okay,
This
this
drug will
magic
make
drug
it.
is gonna go.
It will
It's gonna go to billionaires.
no. The dude who invented it flat out said that he wants to sell this over the counter as a pill.
Imagine a meth head that takes like 20 of these.
What?
He's gonna he's gonna turn into a baby.
Literally, like,
Well,
just running.
how they described it is that like you can have it specifically performed. Like I'm gonna look like I'm 16 again, you know, like yeah, it literally just rewrites your DNA. That's the cool
But
part.
that's cool. But then at the same time, would that affect your cognition as well too?
Like your brain.
Yeah, like basically how you start now, and then your mentality going backwards.
That's why they're doing
Imagine.
human trials. That's actually a good point. I didn't think about. Yeah.
Yeah, like imagine going back to 16 all edgy as a person. It's like, and then going to this generation, you're gonna be fucked.
I mean, it might just alter the body, not the cognitive.
Okay.
Well, that brings up another question. Like, what if you have like some brain disease, like Alzheimer's or
Oh,
something,
it gets rid
and
of
then
it.
you take this drug? Are you sure? Because if
Yes.
it didn't, you would have to live like a million years with
No,
Alzheimer's.
it gets rid of it. Like, it rewrites your DNA. Like, it cured blindness in a rat, cured deafness. It can definitely get rid of Alzheimer's. Like, it literally rewrites your DNA, and the DNA that is broken. So, Alzheimer's, blindness, death, just
Cancer?
retinal function, cancer, it rewrites that portion and will excel it from the body.
Hmm.
So, like, let's say you had like a massive tumor, right? Like, let's say this circle on my chest is cancer. I'm probably gonna end up shitting it out, you know?
You shit out cancer.
Yeah.
The magic drug that makes you shit cancer.
Now, see, I don't really know that for a fact or anything. So,
But just going by that you expel it from your body, I mean, it's better that than like throwing up cancer.
well, you might throw it
Hmm.
out, but like it rewrites the DNA, it rewrites the broken DNA, and it will literally just improve it.
But that's
And it,
also a question to Alzheimer's too, is like the loss of memories. How can you regain them too? I know you're gonna regain back the new ones now, since you're fixed in some way, since it's repaired itself. Think about it, like there are missing gaps within Alzheimer's, right? So like during that time and moment in that present time, you're missing memories you're trying to grab but gets tossed around from the brain.
oh, I see. As like you already have Alzheimer's and you don't
Yes,
remember.
if you
Okay,
have it.
I think
Yes.
those memories
You
are
would
just
just have
gone.
to, yeah, you'd have to start making new memories after that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
think
that's
those are just
crazy.
gone. Like just
And
like
just be happy. Like, imagine you can start making new memories all of a sudden. You'd be freaking stoked.
yeah, but you
Yeah,
might not even remember that you have Alzheimer's.
yeah.
Oh,
But
man.
also the family that struggled with you, he won't remember that too. So it's like, oh,
You're
imagine
like
the
this
sadness.
happy-go-lucky guy, and they're just like, "Man, remember that time? That was a dark time."
Remember
But
when you
it's
shit
like
and then
dealing with
spread it on
someone
the
who has
walls?
like what? I don't think that's part of Alzheimer's. That's dementia, dude. So it's like imagine dealing with like a family worker who has like a drug problem. You know, once they're clean from their drug problem, you don't always bring it back up or go back to that time. You're just happy for them now. You know.
Well, I do all the
Yeah.
time just because they owe me money.
But then it makes another fair point. What if these people are no longer in your life? That's also a question that comes into mind. Do you remember those people that were part of your life but no longer there?
Nah, they're gone forever.
I know, and
They don't
that
even
makes,
exist anymore.
and that's the saddest part is like you never will remember that. And it's like, oh, you can live your happy life, but imagine if someone were to ruin that out of nowhere and says, "Oh yeah, you used to be with this person," and then they disappeared and passed away. I'm like, what? Oh, feel bad about that.
Well, yeah, but like this drug, it's basically the miracle drug that will make you live forever.
Yeah,
So
which
that
is
being
pretty.
said, where will you be in 15 million years, motherfucker? This drug is like good in maybe 60 fucking years. You could look how you are now.
Heck yeah, with hair.
Okay. Big question here. This is a big question. What about procreation? Wouldn't
No,
there
you can still
become like
you can.
too many people?
Actually, that would also be an
Well,
issue because too
no,
much of.
no, motherfucker. Think about
Mm,
it. If you were like how you are right now, right?
mm-hmm.
There would be no retirement.
But we're still making babies, right?
Yeah, we can still make babies, but you can't retire. The thing about it is that with the social structure, right? You got kids, you got the adults, and then you got the elderly. Okay, as the
Mm-hmm.
kids, you don't work. As adults, you work. As elderly, you can work, but you're not encouraged to. Right? You're retired. Yeah. Thing about it is that when you enter that retiree phase, the the force that is working is paying social security checks. Those checks are paying for the elderly. So the elderly can stay lavish and stay at home and all that shit as this group works. So You won't be retiring if you look like you're fucking 20.
But that's the thing is you won't be dying either if you're not retiring.
Exactly. So therefore, you
But
can't retire.
if you're not dying and we're making new people, eventually we're gonna run out of room for all the new people.
Not true.
Kill them off.
No, we can dig down or build up. Not only this, we can also inhabit other planets.
If that okay,
That's a
so remember I was
possibility.
saying we got so much time before Uranus hits us, and that's gonna be catastrophic. You know, I'm dreading the day Uranus hits us. Um,
I'm not.
or the sun. The sun is
Oh,
gonna turn into a red dwarf and fry the Earth. That timeline that we have to and go to other planets, that gets greatly shortened if now all of a sudden we have like just a couple decades before we become too overpopulated. We need to get off this planet now, or start going to other planets now.
well, we're already planning on inhabiting the moon. China's working on it, and the reason why is because helium-4 has been discovered on the moon. So they're gonna start mining the moon in mass because of helium-4. You know how fucking
Also,
scary that is?
we're pretty close to what is it, fusion reaction too.
We already have it. Japan already made it into their nuclear
There you go.
reactors. Yeah. But
Nice.
also there's hydrogen fuel cells as well. And those people always say, like, oh, you can't make hydrogen fuel cells. It's impossible. We don't have the technology. Motherfucker, they're on the F-15s and F-16s right now. No shit. Guess what? You can make a hydrogen fuel cell in a goddamn bucket. It's entirely unresponsible. It's highly explosive. I don't recommend it. Don't do this at home, kids. But it's cool as
Oh,
fuck. I gotta use the restroom. Y'all talk.
it's like, yay, explosion! God.
No, more like, hey, there goes the neighborhood.
Oh no, he can hear us, so we can't like talk about him or nothing while he's gone.
He's like, fuck you.
Because I was gonna say, like, it would be great for his channel if not only he told you that you can make like this stuff in a bucket, but then he gave us the recipe too.
Oh yeah, that'd be gorgeous. I'd be the first one. Curiosity killed the cat. Like,
Right?
well, Tom. It was like, well, Tom was gone.
It'd end up on the news. Man dies in explosion trying to build hydrogen
Yep.
fuel cells.
And then you see
What
me
was
in
he
the
trying to
hospital.
do? Trying to power his lawnmower forever.
You just see me in my hospital bed. Yeah, I'm in the news.
Okay, well, here's something scary. Did you hear about this guy? He had a channel on YouTube.
Hmm.
He was showing people how you can convert your car to run off of water,
Oh, I heard about that one. That one was
right?
an interesting one.
Yeah, because what happened to him,
He got assassinated out of nowhere.
right?
Yeah,
And not only that, all the videos wiped from the internet.
yeah. That was crazy. I was like, God damn. Like, I wonder how was it made? That would have changed the evolution of what cars are now
Well,
today.
it's got to be like simpler than you imagine because one, this guy like did it in his garage, and two, he's not the first person to try something like this. Nikola Tesla, way back in the day, I'm sure you know he's from
Hold on,
long
hold on,
ago,
hold on,
but
hold on,
Nikola
hold on.
Tesla.
I am sorry to interrupt you. Stop talking about this. I will explain after. Don't talk about this.
Well, I was done. That was it.
No,
But I could talk about Tesla, right?
yeah, we can talk about Tesla. We can move on to that. Everything else we have to stop talking about.
All right.
See, this is what I'm talking about at the start of the show. I was like, I'm gonna say something
No, no, no,
offensive.
no, no, no. You're good. You're good. Tama doesn't even know about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, yeah, no. This is my own personal shit. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No. This. Yeah. No one knows about this. Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. We're just gonna leave our conspiracy theories off the window later.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're okay.
Not conspiracy. So
Well,
Nikola Tesla, way back in the day, he patented this device. It was like a tower you build that would give free electricity to everyone on Earth. Like no joke. He patented it and he had it built right before he died. And it was supposed to be his last gift to the world. Like this is real. But the guy who was building it found out after he died that he couldn't profit off of it and he had everything destroyed.
Damn.
The building torn down and the patents destroyed, gone, all of it. But that's something that could have benefited mankind, like back in the Dark Ages.
You know, it's crazy that there are inventions like that, but like that were supposed to be beneficial, but it gets lost or someone destroys it. That's
Right,
it.
it gets sabotaged because there's no money in it.
Yeah. So that's a
Like
crazy thing.
just like there's enough houses that are vacant to solve the homeless problem. If you count apartments, houses, all of that, vacant businesses, all of this could solve the homeless problem, but there's no money in that,
No. That's what's pretty sad.
right?
Yeah, it's very hard. Even like I remember there was like a few videos I've seen on TikTok or YouTube where it's so hard to even like just live in a car when you're homeless. Like if you park somewhere, you're more likely to still get in trouble. Or
Yep.
if you're parked anywhere, like even parking lot, forest, you're still gonna be fine. So it's like just paying in general or just living is expensive.
I heard they're trying to pass laws that are against like living off grid or off grid lifestyles, like having your own garden even should they're trying to make that illegal.
Oh
I think
yeah,
that's ridiculous.
it is because I know there's a few people out there that just living off the grid and they're not being taxed, which makes sense because they want money out of that.
Right,
And
and that's the problem that they have with it is they're not making money off of you if you're living off grid.
and if you know your stuff, you can live off the grid for years.
Pretty much indefinitely, you could build your own self-sustainable little ecosystem just for you and your family.
Yeah, I think there was a YouTuber who even put his time and his essence in it. Like he just literally works at home, but he makes everything out of hand. Like he made his house small out of wood. He made his shower like reusable, recyclable. So like there's a bucket where rain goes down and it goes in there, and then he made a filtration system with it. So he has clear water, a clear shower, and basically he uses solar panels for electricity. And he has usually invented like batteries to sustain him for hours, like hours on days. So it's like it's crazy.
Those are some of the most interesting YouTube channels to me, honestly.
Yeah, I was
Like
like,
there's these guys, they build like houses that look really nice just out in the woods in like a weekend.
mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's what I want to do. I'm sure everybody wants to do that. That's why these videos are so popular because it's like kind of the American dream, but we're watching the American dream get ripped away from us and
Literally,
replaced with I don't even know if I could talk about
Yeah.
you can Canadian proper.
it.
Mm-hmm.
This is fucking weird. I can't even load this mag.
You
It's
got one
really
of those
small.
like mag loaders, you just
Yeah, for the AK, but this is 22 long, and it don't want to go in.
Damn. Did you get the wrong mag?
Nah, the mag comes with the gun.
you
I
got the
know.
wrong bullets.
Nah,
Yeah.
these are the right. These are 22 long.
Then I
It's
don't know.
fucking weird, man.
The
Like, come on, you're
size.
telling me these are the wrong fucking bullets?
I'm not even gonna pretend to know.
But yeah, no, this is weird. Like
YouTube it.
I can. Oh fuck you! I have
I'm
another
kidding.
22. I just looked at the mag. And I'm like, I am loading it incorrectly.
Uh,
He said incorrectly.
Fuck you,
but that's crazy.
man. Okay, hold up. Like, it is right. You know, you put the bullet in like this, right? Like, push down, ass up. That's the way we like the fuck. No,
You heard it here first, folks. Now you know what he does with his guns.
grandma.
Mm-hmm. God, it
Wait a minute.
reminds me.
I think I know what I'm doing wrong. Jesus Christ. Oh, I want to try this.
So programmers have this thing where they have like a little ducky or something that sits on their desk.
Mhm.
And when code is like not working and they can't figure it out, like there's a bug, it's not compiling. So what they do is they talk to this duck and explain the problem. And through explaining what's going on, they're like, "Oh wait, I think I figured it out." So yeah, you were talking to us and it helped you figure it out. We're your little rubber ducks.
That's pretty nice. That's a smart idea.
I was being
Oh,
a dumbass. Like you can see that I'm actually like putting it in. I'm supposed to put it in the middle and then slide it back. It only took me to pull out the other gun to realize it.
damn.
Because
Well,
I was trying to load it in just straight down like this,
Mhm.
but it's not 50 BMG, so so it was kind of yeah. Now you just load it in, push it down on the side. Is this already full? The fuck?
Oh, that was quick.
What the fuck?
Fastest loader in the West.
Hmm.
There's probably only like 5 shots in this. What? Hold up. Oh my god, that is tight as fuck. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Also, tight. Who uses that word anymore? That's what is this? The 90s?
Well, no, it's tight. Like I can't
I know.
slide it out.
I'm messing with you.
I know, but it's not. It's not fully loaded. Like that's probably only like 5 shots. What the fuck?
Maybe that's what it's designed for.
No.
Imagine. It's like,
Oh,
I got ripped off.
I just came up with another discussion for
Mm.
aliens. If you guys are still trying to talk about that.
I can
All right, you
roll.
were talking about earlier about how we came from monkeys, and then look at us now. Look what we turned into. But also, you were saying that aliens, or sorry, imagine humans with just a zero point 0.5 increase of like brain functionality.
Zero
What
point
if
0.5.
aliens, yeah, what if aliens are evolved forms of us? I mean, I'm sure you already know there's like conspiracy theories that say this, but like, do you think there could be some truth to it? Like, some people even say that the aliens that visit us, like the Greys or whatever, are humans from the future that can time travel. That's a little far fetched for me.
Well, the time travel, I'm not so sure about, but
Right.
I am pretty sure that can be a possibility where they can actually like grab their DNA and pass it down to an animal, and supposedly that can be the causation of how we've been created, but like altered in a certain extent, or they just put it there and it caused a different alteration of it.
Yeah, actually that's my personal conspiracy belief is that the missing link, the fabled missing link, what connects us to the Neanderthals? They can't find the link. What if it's, aliens? Because look at how much we've changed since Neanderthals and how we've changed, less hair, narrower faces, slender bodies, and we're not as "Brr, me eat, me
What?
hunt,
What? Wait, hold on. What do you
That's a
mean
little
that they
offensive.
haven't found the link?
That's right.
Would you
Huh?
say that they found the missing link?
What do you mean they haven't found the
Okay,
missing link?
that's why they call it that, the missing link. There isn't a skeleton on Earth that connects humans to Neanderthals. Like you could see, like,
There's
okay,
12.
here's 12 missing links,
No, there's 12 different kinds of corpses.
I think they're
but
more.
like there's like they can say, okay, Neanderthals evolved this far, and then something happened, and then humans came from here. You know
Hold
what I
on,
mean?
hold on, hold on.
That's why they call
Where
it the missing link.
where do Native Americans originate from?
America?
No.
Well, then that's a very deceitful name.
No, because they are Native Americans. They are a different race now. But where do they hail from?
I'm not that old. I don't know.
China.
Mm.
That's the thing. So, all right, like back in the day, right? Uh, You got China, Russia, and then the land bridge to Alaska. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. They walked that distance and then took the Americas over. That weren't called Americas because there was no America.
Mhm.
There
Fuck
was
yeah.
no what's his name? Christopher Columbus.
Yet. But when they went there, they became Native Americans because they found it. They settled on it. There's no people there. Well, all right, there was people or there wasn't people. We don't know. The Native Americans could have killed them off how like we killed them off.
We just,
Controversy.
eh, yeah, it's kind of like a mix. We don't know. That's the thing.
No,
There's a
we
statistic.
we
What is it?
do because like the Mayans, right?
Hmm.
Those pyramids. The thing about this is that like fucking there are advanced civilizations like that were made in the jungles of Brazil, and then these Spanish um um I want to say Inquisition, but they're not. Uh, when they came over, they spread like smallpox and all of that shit, kind of like what we did to the Native Americans,
Hmm.
but they did it to like the Mayans and other shit, the Aztecs, and just wiped them completely out. And then around like 1998, somewhere around there, they were flying planes over Brazil doing studies, and they found mass cities. And then when they went to those cities, they're incredibly overgrown, just full of vegetation. And lo and behold, no one is there because they're all fucking dead. The thing about it is that evolution is there, and they have found multiple different variations of multiple different things. The reason why we don't find them here in North America is because they're all Native Americans who originated from the Asian countries. However, when we find them, they're like Europe, Africa, other regions of the world, and that's where we find those other evolutions. There are about 12 different evolutions. There's even one that has 3 rows of teeth.
Oh yeah.
It was
I think
found in
there's a.
Egypt.
I think the evolution starts with the environment as well too. So it does take a benefactor on that. I
True,
remember that as a biology term where other people in different environments, including where you live, can determine your DNA as a change later on in the future.
true.
Yeah,
Just
that's
like just like how we have
adaptation.
Yeah.
whites.
So, did you know that polar bears, when they first started migrating to Antarctica, they weren't originally white?
Yeah.
They're from my country,
You own a country?
the Irish brown bear.
Oh, right on. Yeah, it
That's
was a brown bear.
the Irish brown bear, more specifically. They're from Ireland.
I did not know that, but I just knew they were a brown bear.
Yeah, no, literally, go on Google. Are polar bears Irish?
They
Oh, you
shouldn't be
ain't
drinking
wrong.
Coke then. They
Yeah,
should be drinking Irish
fucking
whiskey.
not Guinness.
Yeah. Oh, I found the statistic I was looking for. So somewhere around, I mean, you can't be sure, but somewhere around only 1.6% of human history was ever recorded. So that's like a vast majority of it we will never know. It's
Well,
just
Oh
see,
yeah.
lost to time.
most of it is spread by mouth of word, right?
Yes, it's all oral. I
And
remember that's there.
and then this being said and done, people think that it's legends, tall tales, fairy tales, right?
Hmm.
Motherfucker, you want to hear something completely terrifying as fuck?
Mm.
All right, so like mountain lions, right? Yeah. Uh, what's the saber-tooth tiger, right? That thing.
I think I
Yeah.
remember, yeah.
What was the equivalent of that? Whatever. Fuck it. You'll probably be able to find this later once I describe it. But um, so when the British took over Australia, when they were sending in the fucking prisoners, just like they did to the U.S., right? Yeah, fuck you, Britain. But fucking when they sent the prisoners to Australia, and Australians were, taking control of the country. Um, they found this cub, and it's like a saber-toothed tiger. It died around the same time as the British were sending in the prisoners because it was carbon dated. It was a cub, and it has its whole family there too. They were fossilized in the cave.
Damn.
That's how long. Like, they found it maybe like a year or two ago, something like that.
So we coexisted at one point.
Exactly. But like, here, I'm gonna destroy your fucking evolution time chart, right? So how
Mhm.
long did it take us to go from the bronze sword to the steel sword?
Hmm.
I don't know. A very long time though. Because think about this, right? The bronze sword to the steel sword. Let's say it's about this distance, right? The
Mhm.
steel sword to nuclear weapons is like this.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. That's also what I'm saying is like at a certain point we just started like advancing way too fast.
Yes,
Like
but like,
way too fast.
if Betty White and Anne Frank were alive to this day, you got to keep in mind they were born and alive at the same time. But if they were both alive to this day, they're about the same fucking age.
Oh yeah. That's
Like,
crazy.
what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
There's even like crazier shit too, man. Like,
Mhm.
way the fuck even crazier shit.
And now it makes me think about like our evolution state since our environment does change around us.
Yeah. But like,
So
even
it's
Cleopatra was closer. Sorry. So like, let's say Cleopatra was alive here.
Mhm.
She was alive closer to like the Roman Colosseums being built or like the smartphone and all that shit than the fucking Great Pyramids.
Mm.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Also,
man. So
she's not even pretty.
jeez. Just gotta throw shade like that.
Poor Caesar. I feel bad
So
for him.
Caesar.
He's, or is it like getting them confused? Is it Caesar?
Caesar's Rome.
Yeah. He did fall. He did fall in love with Cleopatra. There was like a story between that. Yeah.
I didn't hear
In
about
fact,
that.
yeah, he got stabbed by her,
No. What?
or is it maybe getting my history wrong on it?
Caesar was stabbed by his closest disciples.
Yeah, but I think there was something related with Cleopatra with that.
I don't even think she was alive back then. I don't know.
didn't he invent like salad?
That one too.
I joke.
No, you're good.
But
You're good.
so there are humans who can live to 100 years old, sometimes more. Like if you're lucky, you can live to 100 years old, or unlucky, depending on your point of view.
Bullshit.
But
No.
100 years, that's 1900 to 2000. Like imagine the difference between 1900 and 2000. That's such a huge difference. Like we have done so much in that 100 years,
Yeah, we made
Mhm.
OnlyFans.
right? Like okay, so this is something that I try to tell people, but they instantly like shut me down. Like you're dumb. I tell people like if you imagine the future and what the future is supposed to be like, we're living in it. We really are living it. Like Star Trek was predicting these like little handheld devices that you can use to see the person you're talking to. That's our phones. We use that every day. We're
Oh,
doing it right now.
and they
We have
also created
drones
the
that
sliding
spy on you.
doors. The
Yeah,
sliding
see?
doors, yeah. Star
Even the
Trek.
sound, they got the sound right.
Mhm.
But yeah,
People are building lightsabers out of lasers, like controlled lasers, like crazy stuff. The stuff that we are doing technology wise, or if you go on YouTube, some of the stuff that people are doing in their garages is like we're living in the future. To me at least. Like how we saw the future back in the day, we're living in it now. But
yeah.
we're not aware of it because we're too like encompassed in our own little bubbles. You know what I mean?
But see, our future will be different. So like where we're living in the present, right? we're basically primitive
Mhm.
to like 100 years from now.
Yeah. But it all stems from like what we're doing now, you know? Like the type of advancements we're making now will lead to the stuff we're doing then. Like I said, drones and stuff. Like sure we don't have flying cars, but like do we really even need that? We got hoverboards though. They're not publicly available, but they have made hoverboards. I think Porsche made one,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think they have already. So it's like a prototype, but it's been created already completely. Yeah.
Exactly. And it's like not even magnets. I seen that run on water,
Oh yeah. That's pretty crazy.
right?
I got a fucking correction. It was Julius Caesar. Yes, I was right. I had to look that shit up.
Julius Caesar got stabbed by Cleopatra?
No, basically betrayed because there was an affair with her, apparently. And apparently the whole empire betrayed him. Literally, he was kicked out of the throne because of the affair. So Cleopatra, with her who-ness, wooed Julius Caesar,
Hold on.
basically.
Where'd you what source is this? I never heard of this.
I remember this one is actually on. I actually Googled it up. It's all over. It literally even says it. When Julius Caesar came to the country, he helped her regain the throne. She ruled again, this time with her younger brother,
Yeah, are you
Caesar.
getting it from like a credible site or like Wikipedia?
It's everywhere, including, yeah, Wikipedia. There's a history one, there's
Yeah, but like are
medium.com.
you getting it from like 4chan
No,
like
not 4chan.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
yeah, you say everywhere, but that could literally be comments on Pornhub.
Hell
You just
yeah.
type it in the search bar.
Yeah. It's actually on historyhit.com as well, too. History sites. History Extra, History Hit, History Daily, Totally History, PBS out of all things too.
Imagine in the future, because you were saying we're primitive and imagine life in like 100 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine they're teaching in their textbooks or their text video docs, their text holograms, um, and they're teaching their students in the history books about OnlyFans and stuff.
Oh yes.
Back in 2015,
Right.
So Cleopatra was 21 and Caesar was 52.
Yep.
nice. That's a lucky 52-year-old.
Interesting. I never knew this.
Yeah, I remember this was part of a history. I was like, I know I'm not wrong with this. There was a book about based on this discussion.
Well, see, all right, my history class, they taught me Australia started World War II, okay?
Yeah.
Did you learn about the Emu War?
Oh no, but that was interesting.
Right? They lost. The
Damn.
emus won that war.
So, uh, Gumby? Gombe? Does that ring a bell to anyone?
No.
Not a clue.
I'm gonna say Gumby. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Is
But
it
I think
Gandhi?
Gumby was like a character, this little
no,
green little clay dude.
that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Gumby Chimpanzee War.
What?
Yeah. So back
We really will start a war on anything,
so
huh?
no, we didn't. This was just straight up chimpanzees.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, chimpanzees created genocide.
Wow.
Well, they didn't create it, they did it. January 7th, 1974 to June 5th, 1978. 4 years, 4 months, 4 weeks, 1 day. Location Gombe Stream National Park, Kagoma region. Coordinates 4:0 40-S 29:0 38-E. So this war, there's one tribe and they split off into two different factions. and one faction banded together. They made weapons, spears, and they planned this out. They orchestrated a stealth attack. They went to the other rejects, the people who they kicked out. They killed all of the males and took all of the females back.
Damn.
Yeah. And there was even a researcher there that watched all of it. Yeah.
Brutal.
Makes you wonder, like, how much of this goes unnoticed when researchers aren't there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like these chimpanzees, they did premeditated murder. They led an assault and attacked another tribe.
Like they commit like guerrilla warfare.
Mm-hmm.
Chimpanzee.
I know. I saw that.
They swung from trees, throwing spears. Die, motherfucker. They had a little sash. Die, motherfucker. C4.
Makes you think about like human life when you think about that part too.
Well, to me, it makes me think like we really aren't so different,
I don't know, not far off.
No,
right?
no, we are incredibly
Especially
different.
when you have kids, you see a lot of similarities.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but check this out. Do you know how strong a fucking chimpanzee is?
Strong enough to rip your face off.
More than that, they can rip your arm off
Yeah,
and then beat you with it.
yeah.
Do you know any human that could do that?
I do
Besides
that in video
Arnold.
games.
Besides Arnold. But yeah, like, dude, they're incredibly strong.
Oh yeah, they're one of the few that not to mess around with.
Yeah.
I wonder if Mike Tyson could beat a silverback gorilla. I think there
No.
was a time Mike Tyson wanted to fight some kind of animal. I'll look this up for you, but he was denied. They're like, "No, Mike, don't do that. That's stupid."
Yes. He did try and do it, and people wouldn't let him do it. The thing about it is that it would have killed him. Even like
Yep.
gorillas, if it's a silverback, the silverback is like 40 times stronger than us.
Oh yeah.
So like all right, like look at our muscles, right? Where we think we're strong, swinging an axe, chopping wood,
So weak.
doing our thing. Yeah. We're not the motherfuckers that lean against a tree and make it fall over. We don't take sticks of bamboo and just eat them like that. Bamboo is like, what, 3 times denser than normal wood?
Yep.
But like, you ever seen a fucking panda just like chew fruit out like it's butter?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pandas, man, that's a whole nother subject, though.
Yeah, but like, that's what I'm getting at. Their strength is because they do it daily.
Yeah.
Like,
So if we start eating bamboo,
no.
I'm
Get
joking.
strong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we can't. We're not capable of that. I get what you're saying.
No,
But,
we are. There's people. There's a farmer who ate an entire plane, 2 tractors, a car, and some other shit.
Oh yeah, they didn't even
Like
say
daily?
like he could die from it, but he proved the point.
Yeah, he literally ate straight up like a plane, 2 tractors, a couple cars, all that shit. Yeah,
Guy
look
was
it up.
built different. He might as well be
This guy
legally a
does-
vehicle.
this guy does this, and I could die choking on my saliva.
Yes.
Yeah. Literally, that's crazy.
God bless
Crazy.
the USA.
So,
Crazy.
fun little fact about pandas. Did you know, considering how much bamboo they eat, they're still like their bodies have trouble digesting it, so they got a lot of digestive problems because of it. But that doesn't stop them.
No, it doesn't. Which is crazy.
Sorry, I'm like replaying videos of pandas falling from trees in my head.
I love those videos. Pandas, we could talk about that all day. That'll be the next topic.
Yeah.
This one's aliens, next one's pandas.
We're not even talking about aliens.
we were gone from the alien part for a long time.
We started off strong and we're like, you know, fuck it. Pandas.
Nah, man. Okay. here's the part that's gonna blow your mind. We're talking about like pandas and humans and stuff and how strong humans are compared to gorillas. But to any other life form out there, we're the aliens. We've been talking about aliens this whole time.
Oh yeah, we are considered the aliens too.
I'm not Mexican.
Wrong kind of alien. Imagine somebody clicked on this video saying, "Oh, they're gonna be talking about Mexicans, huh?"
You'll never catch me alive.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
oh
joking.
damn it.
Just everyone's reference. I am Mexican American here, bro.
And I just like to make fun of him being on, OnlyFans or other stuff just because he's a strong Catholic man.
Oh yeah.
He refused to take a baseball bat to a pumpkin.
Oh yeah. Too much violence. Now I'm
That's
joking.
too
But
violent.
I took an AK-47 and I put tannerite in the pumpkins and blew it up for Halloween.
yeah.
As I was dressed in a suit, all right, so fun little side fact, okay? So this is powdered sugar, okay? And the only reason why I have it in this bag is just because it's a prop. I wanted to put it on my nose like that for the Halloween shoot. And basically, I tainted the powdered sugar, so I don't want to mix it in with the other powdered sugar I have because then I'm just going to ruin the entire batch, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, let's say you put, gas into your car, you're not going to check the gas out and then put it back in to the gas pump. You're just going to ruin the entire batch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have this like bag of powdered sugar. It's kind of hard to see, but it's just straight up powdered sugar.
Don't get swatted.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just straight up powdered sugar. And I've been swatted like maybe 5 times this year, whatever. Anyways,
What
but
you're asking for, just having that bag up.
it don't matter.
Like, and the
But
way you're describing this scenario, it kind of sounds like powdered sugar is a code word. It's a prop.
yeah, no, but it is straight up powdered sugar. But the thing about it is that for the Halloween shoot, the reason why I was wearing a black and red suit is because I was dressing like Scarface, with the gun, like say hello to my little friend. The problem was that when we did the shoot, there was a couple other random people, civilians, who didn't know that we were filming. So I refused to put the powdered sugar on because I didn't want them to call the police, thinking that I was doing drugs. And yes, they were watching us.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Well, also, I don't think Scarface had an AK
Yes, he didn't. He had an M4 for the grenade
with
launcher.
a grenade launcher. Yeah, I don't know if you can get that. If you
Yeah.
can,
But I'm also assuming he didn't have a beard and he wasn't also white. So I'm being different. Fuck.
Fair.
you're culturally appropriating is what you're doing.
Yeah, but then
Just
Rihanna dyes her hair
canceled.
blonde and everyone says she slayed it. That's cultural
always-
appropriation.
I'm sorry for going back to this, but like the whole cancel culture thing. Did you hear about people saying that it's cultural appropriation to have dreadlocks? So you're
Have
gonna
you
like
ever
cancel all
been to
these homeless
fucking
people?
Jamaica or Cuba, Puerto Rico?
Well, that's what they're saying is like it's supposed to be like a black people thing, and I'm like, a lot of people disagree that it's not necessarily like a
Yeah.
cultural thing. It's something that actually is associated with like poverty.
But like the thing about it is that guess what? Cultures aren't made to just stay with that fucking group. Okay? It's literally like we have different cultures so we can experience different things. You go to China, like people are gonna look at you, want to take pictures with you, etc. Because it's not common. The thing about it is that you're sharing your culture. You're literally just not just expressing yourself, but letting other people look at it and saying like, "Hey, that's really cool. I want to do that."
Yeah, that's a thing this guy on YouTube proved that like there's a difference between like respecting a culture and disrespecting a culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like as
There-
long as you're respecting their culture, that shouldn't be counted as cultural appropriation. But the cancel culture would still try to cancel you just for respecting someone else's culture because that doesn't belong to your culture because of your race.
Yeah.
Yep. And The word is actually like appreciating, so it's like
Yeah,
culture
cultural
appreciation.
appreciation. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right term they're supposed to be used.
Yeah,
I hate when they actually like appropriate and appreciation gets mixed in with that, and it's like, bruh. There was even an incident where a woman was wearing a dress, like actual like culture dress, and they were yelling at her, trying to counsel her. But it turns
Death threats
out,
even.
yeah, and it turns out she lives in that place, that country, and her husband is part of that culture. Like he is drenched in that culture.
It just shows
So,
you how dumb people are and how quickly they are to jump to conclusions and judge. And I think a lot of it has something to do with like, the saying hurt people hurt people.
mhm,
So
yeah.
like if people are like suffering with whatever's going on in their lives, they take it out by lashing out at other people on the internet for practically no reason,
It's the
just to
same
get
with
some sort
bullies
of
in real
satisfaction.
life.
Yeah.
mhm,
So like, check
and
this out. Um, fucking
You just boom. You said something amazing. I think cancel culture should be classified as cyberbullying.
yeah.
Get
it
that
could
shit
be.
out of here.
But like, again, like the boy who cried wolf, right?
Mhm,
Fucking, you cry wolf about something. Guess what? Yeah, people are gonna come. People are gonna do their thing. Stand up for what's right. But let's say it's false, right? Everyone figures it out. It's completely false. All right, whatever. You do it again. Some people are gonna come. Whatever. They're gonna learn it's false. Whatever. And then when you do call it on, something that actually is, like a wolf, or whatever, guess what? No one's gonna support you because they're thinking you're full of bullshit. Now, here's the thing about this, right? People are understanding this mentality more than you. Anyone who's watching this and they don't, think about this shit and they don't experiment with their life or think about complex theories and shit, this is gonna blow your mind. Uh, this dude, this is proven. This dude, uh, states nearby him, they would have like these murders come up and he would confess to those murders and he would be investigated for them and all that shit. And the cops came to the conclusion that he was a bullshitter because there's no way he could have fucking done it because he was in a totally different state. The only thing about it is that that gave him the perfect alibi because it labeled him as a bullshitter. So they didn't even investigate him for the murders that he actually did commit. He was a serial killer.
Yeah, our justice system is stupid sometimes.
That's just people. Because the more
Yeah.
you cry wolf, the more you get labeled as a bullshitter. People love their labels. I'm sorry, but if I was a cop and someone said that you're a murderer, yeah, I'm going to investigate you. And it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it every single time. I ain't leaving
mhm,
no stone unturned. But this dude was able to get away with a fuckload of murders. The only reason why he got caught is because he fucked up.
mm,
But that's the thing. People need to actually think. Like question not just your reality, but everything else as well. The only way
mhm,
for you to grow is to think. Stop living your life day in, day out, planning only today. Plan a week ahead, plan 2 weeks ahead, plan 3 weeks ahead, plan free time. Plan the shit out, plan vacations, have fun. Go to a bar and fuck every single chick in it. I don't care. Do your life, but plan things out. Think about it. You know? Like, do this shit. Hold to it. Don't take hot showers. Take cold showers. Work out. You know? Turn your bathroom into a sauna, motherfuckers. Like, the more you can improve not just your body and your mental health, the better your life will be. The more you neglect, the more you subside, the worse things get for you and everything in between. So, stop being a bitch. Just do your shit. Like, fuck.
What'd you call me?
What?
But I want to take hot showers. I'm just kidding.
But no, like think about this, right? Like corporate, you know this. I don't know if you do, Tama, but you know how I'm writing a book, right?
Hmm.
I have to completely rewrite the entire book
How come?
because I fucked
To
up on
improve it.
one detail.
Hmm.
I chose a bad location, so I have to rewrite everything to change the location.
Jeez.
Yes. But like the thing
Struggles with
is,
being a writer.
I've never been into the area, but I did my research into the area, and then I learned, oh, hey, this is that.
Mm.
So yeah, like it's improvement. It's the way to grow. It's the way you do your things. So if you want to live your life, do it. But if you want to do it better, you got to think about the ways you want to do it.
Hmm. All right. I think it's time from my side.
Yeah. So, hey, everyone tuning in during or after the fact, it really does mean a lot. Thank you. Please, everyone, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay you. And we'll see you guys in the next one. So please, have a good one. Please like, comment, share, call me a bitch in the comments down below. Like, dislike, I don't give a shit. Do it. Thank you. And Carpet, do you want to play Killing Floor too?
Sure.
Sweet. I'm gonna smoke, and then we'll play Killing Floor 2.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Fucking. Wait, I should end the podcast before I just do this. Okay, hold up.
He was just gonna go smoke.
Like,
You were
Sorry.
gonna leave. I'd just be sitting here by myself.
I'm getting drunk. I was drinking way the fuck before I even started the first podcast. This is the second podcast of the day, man. Like, fuck.
Mhm. Sorry. My
You're
mother
good.
just popped in and just asked me a lot of questions at once.
You're good. You're good. All right. Yeah, we gotta end this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Thank you for tuning
Uh,
in. Does mean a lot. Thank you. Please, everyone, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay you. And we'll see you guys in the next one. So please have a good one.
Peace,
Peace.
everyone.
God, I love that animation.
Aries a bitch.
Yeah. They can still hear us, by the way.
It's
Oh,
all right.
Like I have to wait for like 15 seconds or something like that right after the podcast, but like they can still
you
hear us.
you can
Uh,
edit that out.
No, these podcasts don't get edited.
Mm.
The
You're
reason
still a
why
bitch.
no, the reason why I don't edit them is because it's too much fucking work.
And it's a lot. It's a lot of time.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know, when I have to download them and then upload them immediately, you know.
It's the same way with my streams. I actually recently posted on YouTube, and it took me a long while just to edit some of the videos that were just dead silence.
Yeah, but like for this, like one of these podcasts need to go up on our YouTube channel today, right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I have 15 minutes.
Yep. So I feel your pain on that one. That's gonna take like almost a whole day.
Yeah, so that's why I'm happy we just got this one in, because now this one will be for next week, and then the next week's can be for the other week, you know.
Mm-hmm. The render
Also,
quality.
what the fuck?
Hmm.
It's already April? God.
Yeah. April 2nd
Yesterday was
or
April
3rd.
Fool's.
Oh wait,
Well, the day before yesterday.
day before yesterday. Yeah, that's true.
Since
You're right.
it's midnight for you, so it's
Yeah.
April 3rd for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's yeah. Fuck, when is April 11th?
April 11th is
Tuesday,
on
next Tuesday.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck April 11th.
Yeah.
But all right, all right. Corporate. I'm gonna be heading out.
Yeah, it's all good. We're already on the fuck you and that shoe too, Grandma.
All right.
Sorry, that's my ending screen. I'm not even joking. That's actually in the stream ending. Like,
Grandma?
yeah.
Uh,
I'm not even joking. This is actually gonna go on the YouTube. Like, it's still live. Like, God. Hey, at least you
so
know I made the animations.
true. All right, I'll see you guys later. You have a
Yeah.
good night's sleep. Peace.
Peace.
It was nice talking to you, man.
Yeah, nice talking to y'all. Peace, bros.
It. We're not gonna sleep. We're gonna play Killing Floor too.